Hi guys, this is TechBird89. I'm bringing you a review of the Samsung Galaxy S4 on Verizon. I'm just going to do a couple benchmarks and kind of tell you about the phone. First off, it can run on the GSM network 2G of 850, 900, 1800, and 1900 for bands. CDMA 800, 1900. 3G HSPA plus 800, 850, 900, 1900, 2100, the CDMA version of 2000, 1X EBDO. 4G network is a LTE, 700 MHz, class 13, 1700 and 2100 bands. It can also take micro SD cards up to 64 gigabytes. It's a 4.9-inch screen, Super AMOLED capacitive touchscreen. It's a 1080 by 1980 pixels. Corning Gorilla Glass 3. The UI is a TouchWiz interface. The internals are a 16 gigabytes up to storage, 2 gigabytes of RAM. It has a 13 megapixel camera. It can shoot up to 4128 by 3096 pixels, autofocus and LED flash. It can do a dual shot, so you can see yourself while you're recording on the other side of the camera on the front. You can do simultaneous HD voice image recording, geotagging, touch focus, face and smile detection, image stabilization, HDR. It's running the latest version of Android 4.2. It's running a Qualcomm APQ 600 Snapdragon 600 processor, quad core, 1.9 gigahertz. The GPU is an Adreno 320. It has the sensors are accelerometer, gyro, proximity sensor, compass, barometer, temperature, humidity, and gesture. It does support HDMI 5, Adobe Flash, so your web experience is going to be really great. It has a 2600 milliamp battery. Your standby time is up to 350 hours on 3G, and talk time up to 11 hours. Music plays 69 hours, and that's basically the specs of the phone. It can do wireless charging if you have a cover like I do. This is the wireless charging back for the Samsung Galaxy S4 on Verizon. It retails for about 40 bucks. Pick yourself up one, it's pretty cool. It has S-Voice, which is sort of like this. Oops. What's the weather today?
Make sure you've got your sunglasses today.
Who's the President of the United States?
Barack Obama.
How tall is Barack Obama?
6 single quote 0.8.
Let's ask it a math question. What is 2048 times 54?
110,160.
Alright, and it has Google now. Hold down this button. What's the current weather? Let's see. How tall is the President of the United States? What is 54 times 12?
The answer is 648.
How tall is the New York? How tall is New York Empire State Building? Okay, pretty much get the features. You also have motion gestures. You have air gesture. You control your phone by making certain gestures with your hands. Motion, you can control different things as far as direct call. You can swipe your hand over the phone when you have an incoming call. Smart alert, it will automatically tell you when you have missed a certain phone call or text message. Zoom in, you can use the phone to go up and down. Mute and pause certain video when you're watching that. Alright, let's do a couple of speed tests on my Wi-Fi network and see how good the speeds are. I will put the details in the bottom of the description for the wireless charging back. Okay, now let's turn off Wi-Fi. Let's see how good Verizon the 4G LTE is out here. Not too terrible. It's been known that some 4G LTE speeds have been better than Wi-Fi as far as upload and go. Depends on where you live and what location you are in your house. So just take it with a grain of salt. Now let's do some quadrant speed test. There you are. It's a professional version of quadrant. Run full benchmark. Looks like it's maintaining even 60 frames a second there. Jumps between 57 and 60. Looks like we got 12,563. A little bit over the about 7,000 more than the HTC One X. A little bit more than the Asus Transformer Prime. No, that's not too bad. Stew. Let's do a 2-2 benchmark. This is a good one. Your preference on benchmark tools is up to you as far as what you want to do. This does take a while, so let's get started. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job on the graphics test. To let you guys know, I do have a 64 micro SD card in there. It is a class 10. It is very, very fast. It retails for about 50 to 70 bucks on Amazon. I'll also put that link in the description about that if you guys want to see that too. If you guys want that to have that. Looks like we got an overall score of 23,600. The CPU was 11,121. It's not too bad. RAM was 4,108. GPU was 7,464. And I/O was 907. Alright, let's do another test. Let's check scores compared to somebody else. We got one called 3D Mark. This will test the GPU how good the gaming is on the S4, and tell you, depends if what kind of phone you want to get. It's got it down a little bit more. Sorry about that, guys. This is a very good software, though. It puts a lot of pressure on the CPU and the GPU. I wouldn't be surprised if your phone is very warm right after running a couple of these tests. These are on mainstream, big mainstream computers. As far as Alienware and custom computers, this is a good software to test your rig and see what kind of performance you're actually getting for your dollar. So, just thought you guys would keep that in mind. All these tests are by preference, and I just thought I'd choose them because I know they're pretty reliable and they test how good the Galaxy S4 is as far as performance and benchmarks. Also want to give a shout out to WWJoshDew for helping me get inspired to making these videos. A little hard work goes a long way, especially when you have good friends and good YouTube viewers. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the delay. Interesting fact about the Galaxy S4 is the wireless charging I was talking about earlier. It does take a little bit longer to charge, but you're getting a little bit less ampage or amps from your charge, so it does take about more hour and a half more maybe to charge it compared to over USB. There is an app called Fast Charge, where it will, if you have a certain kernel from xdadevelopers.com, it will basically boost your battery percentage by charging by about 75% of the time, and it will charge your phone in half the time that you charge it. Say if you have it for 2.5 hours or 2 hours, it will charge it less than an hour. In about 45 minutes you'll have a full battery charge. Is definitely worth looking into. Alright, looks like we are finally done. Give it a minute to load. Let's run Ice Storm. Let's do some gaming real quick. Let's see what we got. We got Beach Buggy. This is a pretty fun game. Oh, I'm doing terrible. Let's try this again. Pretty fun game though. Pretty amazing graphics for the Galaxy S4 there. Barely missed that one. That's not bad. Alright. Let's see if I have Limp Pack on here and show you guys that. I do have it. Okay. Let's run a single thread real quick and see how fast it is. 282.267 megaflops. 0.3 seconds. Okay, that's not bad. Try it again. 298. This is just running a single thread, guys. 296. Let's run a multi-thread. 500 megaflops is 515.8. 0.33 seconds. It's inconsistent. That's precision. Okay, it's not bad. I'll do a couple more. Nah, not too bad. 558. Let's do another game real quick. See what else I got. Got Plants vs. Zombies. Into the Dead. This is a pretty fun one. This is basically where you're trying to run from zombies and you are kind of dodging them until you get eaten. So it's pretty fun. Free on the Google Play Market. Oh no, looks like I got eaten. My overall thoughts of the Galaxy S4, it's a pretty good device. I have the HTC One also. I will be doing another comparison video soon. I will be posting a single video of the thing, the video that I've just done of the Samsung Galaxy S4. It's got great battery life. Just depending on what you're doing. If you're a heavy multitasker user like me, you're watching YouTube videos all day, gaming kind of, and using the internet and just multimedia stuff, you're gonna probably drain your battery down a little bit to about 35 to 25% maybe. And I've had the battery charge on this for about 2 or 3 days. But I mean, the only thing I was really doing was calling people and texting. It's amazing how Samsung has come with their battery life since the S3, and it's a kudos and thumbs up to them for doing such a great job with the Samsung Galaxy S4. But it just, in the hand, it feels kind of plasticky. I'm sure everybody, a lot of people have said this, but yeah, it just definitely does. It feels a lot better with a case on it. It is a lot better with a case, just depending on what kind of case you like. I do have the OtterBox here. This is kind of like the brown or the white one, and it goes over it and it covers it pretty well. Other than the fact that, I think it's an amazing phone for the price of it. Right now, it's 2-year contract on Verizon. It's $199. Sprint, AT&T, I think it's $99. And if you bring over your phone, you could probably get it for less than that. Amazon, probably like $149, I believe. And there's a few other sites out there. You just gotta look. But this is the Verizon variant. It is unlocked. I have used a T-Mobile SIM card on it, and I just went to the T-Mobile store, stuck the SIM card in there, and it started working. So kudos to Verizon for having such a good device. You can use it on any network except for Sprint. Sprint has always, they've had problems with Sprint in the past as far as SIM cards and whatnot. I know that AT&T and T-Mobile will definitely most likely work. Sprint will not, probably not. But if you guys have any comments or questions, let me know on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And this is TechBear89. I'm out.